The longest shutdown. Goodbye, Dolly. Bridge goes boom. You're watching Monkey News Source.
It's the Monkey News Source with Gordon and Tamra. You wanted it, you got it. Please welcome back the best announcer in the biz, Arthur.
Oh, hello, everyone. I'm back after the holidays, and it's so wonderful to be here. Oh, do we have a wonderful guest. Fun fact, he just put his phone on airplane mode. But first, let's hear it for Tamra and Gordon.
All right. What's up, Tamra?
Everybody. Hi, Gordon.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Fantastic.
You know, I got to say, we're in the studio right now. You can't see it because you see the big logo, but you're in front of a green screen right now. Popping with the yellow. Popping. You're like bringing springtime to winter.
Thanks. I know.
I like
can't wait for it to get warmer. It's like, by the way, the Tappan Zee Bridge was
Blew it up.
Imploded, not
Bam.
exploded.
Imploded.
And people were outside, speaking of cold, from like 8 a.m. till like almost 11 outside just waiting for this bridge to fall down.
Because they're crazy.
Because they're crazy.
I want to talk about that, but I want to welcome back Arthur real quick.
It was a really big moment in history.
It was a big moment. Historical bridge.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom.
Later, I'll tell you about all the kids who used to drive off it when I was younger.
All right, let's talk about that.
And I just want to take a quick moment, before I forget, to welcome back Arthur. Arthur, welcome back, buddy.
Yay,
Thank you
Arthur.
so much.
Nice to
So
see
good
you.
to
Happy
be here.
holidays. Happy New Year.
Thank
How
you.
were your holidays? Good?
Oh, they weren't very good, actually. Thank you for asking.
Oh.
I had the stomach flu.
Oh, congratulations. Well, you look like you
Arthur.
lost some weight.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes.
So, sorry, was it something you ate?
You never know, really. I mean, I have no idea how I got it, but I do know that I spent about 4 days in the bathroom.
Wow. I'm
Yes,
looking
in the
forward to
loo.
not hearing much about that.
Yes, but no, you don't want to hear about that.
No,
but
I
you're going
don't.
to tell
I
me
really
about
don't.
children driving off a bridge.
Yes, I did. Well, the
No,
thing
go
is,
ahead and tell that story.
they
Much
blew up
better.
the old Tappan Zee Bridge.
They did.
But when I was a kid, a couple people drove off it.
No way.
And the problem with it is that it would sink in the water, and they couldn't recover it fast enough because there's like a muddy basin.
Yeah, it's very thick mud down underneath.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
Pretty sure those people are dead.
Well, how do you know?
Sorry to bring it on to a bad note, but that's what happens when you drive off a bridge.
How do you know they weren't rescued? Let's be positive here.
One was.
Okay, good.
The other one, I don't know so much
Great.
about.
Good.
But we got the new Mario Cuomo Bridge, which is exciting, except
The name.
the name. Not a fan of the Governor Mario Cuomo Bridge.
Tappan Zee again.
They should call it the Tap 2.
Tap 2.
Tap 2.
Tap 2.
Because that sucker's going to cost you $14 within no
Yeah,
time.
they're gonna raise it.
Yeah, good times.
Same thing with Netflix prices.
Yes, Netflix prices are
They're
going up.
raising
But
that
I don't want
too.
to get into any of that until we bring in our guest.
Well, I'm
because I
just
want to hear what he
saying.
has to say about
All right,
this
let's
stuff.
talk about it.
Because the bridge thing, that's a local thing.
It's local.
We're here at the White Plains Media Facility, so
Yeah.
all of our viewers here locally.
They were watching on TV or by the bridge.
Right, so send us an email and tell us what you think we should name the bridge.
Yeah. Do you like the bridge name Tappan Zee?
Boo.
Or
Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were going to say Cuomo.
This Tappan
I thought
Zee
you were
Bridge
saying-
stuff is really appealing to the national audience.
Fine, we'll get off it.
Well, we're
All right,
local. It's local.
So, okay, let's bring out our guest. We got a
Yes.
very special guest today. I want him here for the entire show. I don't want to waste any time.
Nope.
Keith, run the package.
Our guest tonight has appeared on Gotham Comedy Live on Access TV, has been seen dancing with Charo on NBC's The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, has hosted episodes of Three Men and a Chick Flick on the WE Network, been on Last Comic Standing on NBC, The Upright Citizens Brigade on Comedy Central. He was in the movie Wingman Inc., produced by Lionsgate, has been heard on Opie and Jim on XM and satellite radio, Fridays with Jim Brewer on the Raw Dog, Channel 99 and XM Sirius Radio, and can be seen performing stand-up all over New York City. Please welcome our guest, Rich Aronovitch.
Hi, Rich Aronovitch here in studio. What's happening, Rich Aronovitch?
Nothing. Just got rescued from the Tappan Zee Bridge.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You
He
know,
survived, Gordon. He survived.
He survived. Now,
I'm a
Rich,
survivor.
Rich, for those of you who are not familiar with his work, is a stellar stand-up comedian. Hails from the New York City area currently, right?
I live in the New York area. I'm not from the New York area.
Now, I heard you just received your citizenship. Is that correct?
Yeah, 3
I
years
feel like-
ago,
Oh.
just in time.
Just in time.
And yes, I became a citizen, which is very difficult to do. by the
Where are
way.
you from originally?
I was born in Canada. Canadians in the Hoos.
Canadian
I,
in the
um,
Hoos.
Hoos.
Yes. Which, by the way, Canadians are the nicest people ever. They don't fight, and if they did, they'd have health care to take care of it.
But bang, bang.
But yes, to become a citizen, you have to learn a lot of facts about the country.
Right.
Which is difficult because if you screw this up, it's like a year before you can try again. So what happens, I walk in this room, it's just me and this woman, and she doesn't say, like, hi, hello, how are you? She just starts firing off questions. But here's the thing. She had such a thick accent, I didn't understand a word she was saying.
Oh.
Like, she's like, okay, president, vice president, who become president of the United States? I was like, no, I want to become a citizen.
Right.
You're interviewing me, so...
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. So now
Congratulations.
I'm an American.
You got the dual thing?
Is that
how they do it in Canada
I want
now?
to talk about that on a public.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I don't know how that works. I'm renouncing. I'm renouncing.
Okay.
Is the main benefit of becoming a citizen that you get to work here?
No, I had a green card. Don't leave home without it forever. But I have the right to vote. And there's and now with the current administration, I'm less likely to have a bunch of people storm my apartment.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yes, that makes
so
sense.
yeah, I feel more safe.
And now if someone says to you, let me see your papers,
Let's say like whoosh,
you have actual
passport.
Then there is an actual paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's not an
It's like
actual
a
paper. It's like a
passport.
U.S. passport.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
gave
it's a
back
US
my
passport.
green card. I got a passport.
Right.
Yes.
Well, cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much. My mother's maiden name is Rutman, and my social security number is anything
Last
else.
four
No, that's
digits.
too
We
much
only need the last four
information, too
digits.
much information.
So, there's a lot going on in the world.
Yes.
We're not going to do our usual format today because we have so much to talk to Rich about.
Okay.
But I did want to mention that there's a few things going crazy in the news. Out of respect, because we're taping today on Tuesday to air on Friday, today we got news that yet another stellar, outstanding, humongous star in the world of entertainment has passed.
Yes.
So if we could please have a moment of silence for Carol Channing. Carol Channing has passed away.
I'm trying to have a moment of silence.
It's a moment of silence.
But you're still
It's a moment of silence.
It's a
I'm
moment of
trying to be
silence.
quiet.
Quiet.
Silence.
I just
Shining
died.
our girl. She did that one?
Well, that was our moment of
Okay, sorry.
talking.
Moment of silence.
I think it's appropriate.
We're still talking.
Good time.
Silence.
We
Finish
can't even do
the
it.
air.
Can't even do it.
You know
Okay,
what?
all right, the count of
She would
three.
like that. She would like that.
She would like that. Count of three, moment of silence. 1, 2, 3.
Good.
When
you
does
go.
what?
Can't do it. It's not possible.
All right.
Well, Carol Channing, did anyone ever see
She
her
was
live?
great. No, I'm
Because-
Well,
not.
not anymore.
Not anymore. Hello, Dolly. And the headline, of course, is Goodbye, Dolly, which,
Oh, that's a good
makes
one.
sense, but
That's
she's
a good
dead.
one. Goodbye.
Who are we
Dolly.
talking about?
Carol
Carol
Channing.
All right, good.
And okay, so all through in the news, I just kind of want to get this out in the
Yeah.
open. Netflix
Oh yeah.
has
I
announced
mentioned it
today
earlier. Yes.
that they're going to be
Can
raising
you guys believe that?
their prices.
Prices $2 more. They're like, oh, just $2 more.
But that $2
it's
gets them a lot of
paying for
things.
all of their awesome programming that they're like spending millions on
Yeah.
these
Big deal.
celebrities now.
Rich,
but they have
you got a
to bring it
Netflix
back.
account?
I do, but I switched to a one of the phone where their deal was we give you Netflix for life.
Oh, what?
So when they
What
raised it, I
phone's that?
sort of feel like I'm a little winning.
Wow.
I'm like I'm winning. Yeah.
I didn't
So you
ever
don't
heard
even
about
care
that.
that they're raising
I
prices.
do
It's already in
care
the
for
package.
the little people.
How do you get that deal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
I
did you
want
get
that
that?
deal.
I switched from one company to another, and part of the was like
Right,
we'll give you
enticing thing.
Netflix for life.
No.
Wow.
Oh, so the
way.
company's paying for Netflix.
Yeah,
but
they're
someone's
paying
paying
for
for
it.
it.
All right.
That's
It's not
I'm
like
not going
Net-
to tell you the name of the
No,
company,
no,
but the
later.
first letter is T and the last is mobile.
Oh,
Okay,
good. Okay,
perfect.
well,
So-
that's good.
Really?
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't want to give
No,
away.
no
Right,
worries.
because you're a
I don't have any
14-year-old girl.
idea.
And you
Yeah.
need to have
I have
your
no
fave
idea who
five.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is that the
No
one with the
idea.
fave five? It doesn't matter. All right, you know what? and also big news. Unfortunately, you travel a lot because you're a stand-up comedian, which means you must run all over the place.
All over.
And recently, is the new Trump derangement syndrome tipping point for me.
Yeah.
Is the government shutdown?
It's
shut down.
It's still
It's still
shut
shut
down.
down.
Still shut down.
Still shut
And
down.
it's shut down so much that didn't he just buy a bunch of Big Macs or Burger King or
He
something?
couldn't get food
Yeah.
for the people he wanted in the White House, so he bought everyone Big Macs.
But the reason why he couldn't get food is because there's nobody there working to actually help cook the food. So he had to order
that
out.
right?
And his first go-to was Burger King.
I think he's actually happier. I
He's
don't
in
want
his happy-
risotto. I want super-sized burgers. Okay, these are the best, unbelievable burgers of all time. Okay, I've never seen a better burger. You know what I'm saying? My McNuggets 20. I only ordered for 9. 9. They gave me 20 because I'm unbelievable. I'm huge.
I didn't know that you did such a good
That
Trump.
was pretty good.
sad?
That's pretty good. It's not
great.
sad.
It's
You can
great.
get a lot of work with that.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get a lot of letters, a lot of misspellings of angry people. There's
This is
gonna be
my
a lot
Trump.
of Bigly misspellings Kofifi.
This is my big Trump. My Trump goes.
Huge.
This is my Trump.
I do Trump better than Trump. Okay, I'm unbelievable.
I
Where's
wish
this?
are.
Where you made? China. This guy's made in China.
I wish you did Trump.
Definitely
I wish
not.
you. I would rather have
Arthur's
you in
made
the
in
White House
England.
as Trump.
Arthur's
Than
made in
Trump.
England, right, Arthur?
Huh?
What?
Arthur's made in England, not China.
Arthur's made in England.
No, wait. First of all, did you guys,
Lots to unpack there. Go
No.
ahead, Arthur.
did you guys know that Carol Channing is dead?
Yes. Yes, we
Yes.
just had a moment of silence.
She-
for her.
She's
has
an
to-
unbelievably dead person. She's the most
Very.
dead person I've ever seen.
How
Okay,
very,
she's so
very,
dead.
very dead.
She's
Yes.
as dead as
You
they
know who's
get.
dead? Our relations with China.
And Carol Channing as well.
No, this is
She's
a
not well.
sad-
She's not well. She's
It's a
dead.
sad thing.
She's
'Cause
dead.
I just want them to reopen the goddamn government.
Yes.
There, I said it.
You did.
Goddamn government. Open it up.
Yeah, open it
Let
up.
these people get their paychecks.
And
Then we can get back with our lives.
yeah.
It's like ridiculous. 800,000 people, by the way, is no big deal
No, it is a big
to,
deal.
to the people in the government. But
Yeah.
it's a big deal to me.
Me too.
You
And
know?
the people who don't get paid.
Right.
Like
Everyone's talking about the mortgages.
who's like watching the security in the airports?
Apparently
what's
nobody.
going
No,
on?
No,
guy
they're
got through with a
still
gun the
they're
other
still
day.
there. They're just working disgruntledly. That's who you want doing your security.
Of course.
People pissed off.
Oh my gosh.
On top of already being disgruntled, I've never met a TSA agent who was like
I
nice.
know.
They were
Yeah.
always kind of disgruntled when they were getting paid.
There was a night. I had my
Now it's
kid
worse.
with me, and that one guy was super nice. He's like, "Go ahead." Like he was like, "I'll help you." Like he was being nice. I guess it depends. They kind of judge.
Well, the secret is if you carry a baby,
Yeah.
they want to get you out of there.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
do.
care, especially if you have a stroller.
Right.
They get all upset.
Yes.
And try not to be tan.
Yeah.
Right.
Did I say that?
Yes, you
Sorry.
did.
I
you
only
know.
travel on trains.
Oh yeah, you're a big train traveler.
Yes, I'm afraid of flying.
Oh, I didn't know
Arthur,
that about
no
you.
way.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you know,
There's no security there.
no, not really.
There should
There's
be.
a little. No, I
And
went
trains?
Oh, yeah?
getting here. There was a little. So they have the intimidating M16.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Grand Central. They
The
got
Grand
that.
Central guy.
Central.
Yeah.
They're about 14 or 15 years old, carrying an Uzi.
Oh yeah, they're young.
Yes.
Well, you know,
Very young.
depending on-
They teach them young around here.
Yes.
teach them young.
But they have camo, so it's very legit.
Yes,
Right.
which I am always like, oh, I can't see them with all the greenery in
Yes.
Grand Central.
Yes.
I don't even want to know what that scenario would play out like.
No.
God forbid they're like, crisis, go, 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 and these guys who've been standing against the wall for like 15 hours a
They
day,
just
bored.
shoot. They just shoot.
How do you not stay bored?
I think it's
Yeah.
more preventative. They're sort of like terrorist condoms. You know what I mean? Like you look at them, you're like, all right, that's. I think it's a good idea. I call them terrorist condoms. Just thought of that.
If you got a job in Homeland Security, they'd be like, get me the guy who thought of the terrorist condoms.
I'm a thinker. I'm a thinker.
Out of the box, pal. All right, so you know, we're going to be playing a game later with Rich, and we're very excited for that. But you know what? Now it is time for our celebrity interview.
Ah.
Here we are with Rich Aronovitch, comedian extraordinaire. Rich, you are what we call in the business a threat
I'm very threatening.
because of your threatening talent and ability as a comedian.
Oh, I thought it was my hair, and I forgot deodorant.
How long? That also, I'm trying to figure it out.
He's
That was
an
me.
actor and he's a stand-up comedian. And he's got a lot of talents, Gordon.
How long you been doing the stand-up comedy?
2 weeks.
Wow, so
I
far
took
so
a
good.
class, and now I'm a big star.
Let me ask you something about that. Can you take a class to learn how to be a comic?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yes, you can. You can take a class because they have them.
Right,
Does it
I've seen
actually
them.
help? I think you can't teach timing.
Perfect. Look at that time.
That is like you can't teach rhythm, but you can learn like how to read music. You can learn little tricks. You can learn, you know what? And that brings me to my next point. I'll be teaching a class at the Learning Annex every Friday at 10 p.m. No, I'm kidding. I don't
classes
teach
are
comedy,
Right.
but I do. I'll help. And you also like learn the structure of joke stuff. So short answer, yes.
So what got you? How'd you get your start?
How'd I get my start?
After the Learning Annex. What
After the
happened?
Learning Annex, I was almost molested. And can we say that?
Yes,
That's a good
yeah,
way to.
it's
yeah,
a-
you
No,
can.
that's
We'll
too
beep
much.
it out. We'll
Well,
beep it out.
depends.
No. The way I got my start, I was watching a movie. I grew up in New Orleans. I was bored during a movie. I went outside. I'm making this guy laugh. He said, listen, we have an improv group, and we have a joke-telling contest at the end. The winner gets 5 minutes. Would you like to do it? You're very funny. And I said yes, and that guy was Dr. Ken Jeong, who was doing his residency at the time in New Orleans.
No
and
way.
he became a big star, and so did I. I mean, has he ever been on Monkey News
Wait,
Source?
not yet.
Huh,
Not
Ken?
yet. Wait,
Not
is that
yet,
the guy?
not
Dr.
yet.
Ken?
That's the guy from the
The
Hangover.
Hangover, and
And
he's on the
Ah.
Masked show on one of the big networks.
The
That's crazy.
What is
Yeah.
it? The Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Yeah. Do you remember the joke that you told of that thing?
Do you remember?
Right,
Yeah.
Yes,
do you remember?
it was a stock joke, which kind of I don't want to. It
don't
wasn't
wanna-
my joke
Yeah.
during the contest.
So you were a hack comic from the start.
So yes, in the beginning, I was.
That's not cool.
Is that a bad word?
That's not cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
not a term you like.
That's sort of like.
You don't want to hear that term.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
want to hear
all right,
that.
sorry,
but you're not wrong. But this is how I was like 18. So I went by the name Smooth Daddy Johnson.
You did not.
I swear.
No.
And I would put. I did a lot of characters, so I put characters in boxes and had the audience come up and pick a character, put it on my head.
Daddy Johnson.
Smooth Daddy Johnson.
In
And
New
why?
Orleans.
Because I was 18. It made no sense. Of
course not. Why not?
I was trying to get a laugh, like,
Yeah.
hey, Smooth Daddy. And then I came out and I was like, oh, it's this,
Johnson
little white
in
kid.
reference to your Johnson?
No, I don't know why. I just love. No, not at all.
Didn't even, not
That
even.
would be.
That
rough,
would make sense. But why
That would be
you
rough
do that?
herpes Johnson. No, it would be. It would be.
Be
no,
Rough Rider Johnson.
Rough Rider Johnson.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, hung like a cashew Johnson.
Hey,
Hung like a
yo.
seahorse.
Tiny-
Hung like a light switch Johnson.
Whoa.
No,
Tiny,
I'm happily
tiny.
medium.
How about Tiny Tim Johnson?
Tiny Tim? Yeah, Tiny Tim.
Give one. Go. Up top.
Thank you.
Tiny
Yeah,
Tim.
that's great.
very good,
More
very good.
appropriate.
Hold on.
All right, no,
Self-esteem?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
No.
they calling?
Right. Okay.
Did you
Hold
get
on.
them on the
I
phone
gotta
yet?
go. Yeah. So.
Don't call back.
Yeah. So that's why I don't know why, but I was terrible. And then I went to college, and I used to. Produce my own show, so I'd have people go to like the cafe and like, hey, this guy, and I'd talk about myself in third person.
That's
I'd be like, yeah,
awesome.
Smooth Daddy John. They're like, you've never heard of him? Like,
Oh, you
know what
gotta
I mean?
check
Yeah.
out Smooth Daddy
Yeah,
Johnson.
he's gonna be there. They're like, I've
That
never heard.
is
And
so
so
cool.
I had a lot of ambition, and then I moved to New York, and then I said, you know what,
Awesome.
this is what I'm. And I used to produce shows and run. I'd do anything to get on stage, and that's how I did like 8 shows a night.
That's amazing.
I need to
6
get a
nights a
lower
week.
third that says Smooth Daddy Johnson.
Yes.
We gotta
So
get
who
that
are
out.
your comedy like inspirations? Like who did you like look up to when you were starting?
Arthur. I liked Arthur.
What?
Yes.
Oh. I actually do have a question for you. I was
Yes.
looking at your IMDb, and you did sound in 2009 for a short called East West. East West.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
I did sound for a short called East West.
You mean the sound effects?
No, I was just. I'll recreate it.
Yes.
Oh, you did sound. You held the boom mic. Okay.
I am so sorry I
Good
asked
job.
that.
Good job.
I'm so sorry I came on
Daddy
screen.
Johnson does
I'm
prove-
definitely leaving.
Thanks for.
Thanks, Arthur.
Thanks. My yes.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Arthur's like a dramaturg.
I love
Thanks.
Arthur's
Like a
questions.
drummer.
Yeah.
Can I? Who do I like? What comics?
Yeah,
Who-
like
who-
inspiration.
I toured with Jim Brewer for many years. He's now opening for Metallica.
Yeah, I know. That's amazing.
That is
Yeah,
pretty
he was.
awesome.
Hard
He's
gig,
very
though.
funny, and I think he's he's one of the greats. Bill Burr. I don't know what he's going by these days.
call
He's
him.
amazing. My friend Jessica Curson just shot an hour-long special for Comedy Central Saturday night. I was there. It went amazing. I like Louis Black.
Oh, yeah.
Big one.
And then of course the Mount Rushmore. Carlin, Pryor.
Yeah.
You put Kinnison on that mountain?
That's a good
I
mountain.
do not put Kinnison on that mountain.
Yeah,
I love
I
Kinnison. I don't
fuck
put him
with
on
you.
that. I don't put him on that mountain. I
Who's
don't
on the
put him on
mountain?
that
No,
mountain.
who's on the mountain? You got
I
Carlin,
would say Carlin, Pryor.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin took comedy. I mean, this is very. I'm sure this is interesting
It's
to the
very
regular folk.
interesting.
But he took comedy from clubs into stadiums.
Right.
And then I
Right.
remember the reason he quit. There was 2 stories. One, he was on the Tonight Show. He says, "Why'd you quit? You made it." And he said, "Friday night second show." Which, if you're not a stand-up, people have their work week on them, and they're usually wasted. And you're like, "How you guys? Your mother's a whore!" Like what? You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's like, oh, this is
Not fun.
or they're talking amongst themselves,
Well,
which is the worst.
Well, speaking of which, like sometimes your comedy isn't totally politically correct. So,
Right.
like, has anybody in the audience like come up after you or heckle you or kind of like what's the craziest situation that's ever
Wait,
happened?
and I have a follow-up to
follow-up
that.
question.
So
I have a follow-up to that
things
already.
there's a decision, right? Like I come from a world where like my grandparents are Holocaust survivors, and we made fun of the Holocaust in front of my grandparents. So there's no boundaries for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no like. And I think if something's painful, you make it funny. To
Right.
me, I don't think there should be any rules. And I think if you like now, there's a generational gap where it's like, he's using verbs and nouns and dailing participles makes me feel unsafe. And what they do is what they're actually trying to protect, they create more of. So if you're worried about upsetting someone, you've just fueled the thing that you don't like.
Right, that's my follow-up. So do you feel like the PC culture is kind of making it more difficult for you to do your work
I think
and
that,
be an artist in that sense?
I think you wouldn't have Trump if you didn't have political correctness. I really think so.
Right.
That's
I think
true.
it's that extreme because people are so allergic.
In
You
so much that
cannot
it's a reaction to the
language, thoughts, and ideas.
Yeah.
That's what makes America great, folks.
I mean, do you play a lot of colleges?
I will never play a college
Because of that situation?
Because you can't make fun of anything, and even when if it's self, like I grew up where I grew up with a lot of, for example, I recently experienced some racism. I was in.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
How
I'm part of the
exciting.
team. I was in Corpus Christi, which is named after the body of Christ, which made sense to me as soon as I got off the plane. Because what I'm thinking was, Jesus Christ. So I walk into the comedy club, and someone had scribbled, I'm not making this up, KKK on the wall.
Awesome.
And so as a Jew, I'm thinking to myself, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. See what I did there is I took pain and made it funny. And people, right? Like here's another. My grandparents survived the Holocaust, which it never made sense how my parents used to send me to Jew camp every summer by train. I'm like, that's insensitive.
Yeah, wait a second. Hang on.
Yes.
They should have driven you there in a car.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Very insensitive of him.
Because they took the Jews, they put them in.
I get it.
My wife's from Holland. We live together. Well, she lives in the attic, always with the
Oh,
journal.
that's a good
You
one.
see what I'm saying?
Is
Like
her
these
name
are
on?
things.
What's her name on?
Her name is Yael, which.
Does she keep a journal?
Yeah, well, that's yes. She keeps a
Thank
she's
you.
a journal.
Thank you. I did that
she
one. You
keeps
can put that in your act.
Yeah, thank you. You can use that in your act.
Do people say that all
Yeah,
the
I'm
time
sure
to you?
you do.
They do.
Is that the worst thing to say to a comic?
One of.
Like, I got a joke. You're gonna love this. You can put that in your act.
It's the
Horrible
same thing,
to
like,
say.
Hey, can I put my hand up your ass?
Hey,
It's the same
whoa.
thing you probably get.
Why would someone?
Because
Because I'm a monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, we're running out of time, so let's just get to a couple more
Let's get some
questions.
good questions here.
Ken, what do you got?
Well, here besides, I guess, what's the hardest part of being on the road for a comic? Like what's your life on the road like? Is there different food situations you have to deal with, or hotel situations, or just travel stuff
There's
in
a different
general?
lady in every town.
Is there a different lady?
There are different ladies in every town. I'm happily married.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
ladies.
that's all right.
I'm off the market.
Oh, boo! I wonder how's that possible?
Yeah, Daddy's off the market.
Christmas
Sorry,
came
ladies.
early. Whoa!
There's something. There's a bug.
Reminds me of Jew camp.
Oh, it's quite different actually.
Okay.
So, no, it can be very lonely.
Can it?
I've had great hotel rooms. I've had some hotel rooms where there was a chalk outline of a body when I walked in.
I bet.
Are you kidding me?
No. Yes, of course.
Yeah, but still,
There's it's hard to eat healthy on the road.
I know, it
It's
sucks.
no kidding.
it's hard to eat.
This guy.
And it's when you travel so much, you get this kind of this stare
Yeah.
where you're like, if I have to go through one more, I have a global entry, but if I get one more time where they're like, we're randomly searching you, I'm like, there's going to be a reason you're searching me because I can't take it anymore.
So I wanted
It came out of your belly button, whatever
Whatever
was.
that was.
Like a little
Oh,
fly or something.
I lost my lunch about 5 minutes ago. I want to ask you about this in a closing because I'm very curious about the broadcasting world of big time radio.
Yeah.
And you've done a lot of stuff with Opie and Jim and the Jim Brewer stuff on Raw Dog. What was that experience like in terms of the creative process? Is it just anything goes? Because it's XM satellite radio, you can say whatever you want.
Yes.
Was there
no
topics
things.
and bullet points you had to hit? Or
And can you do the call sign? Did you ever get to do the announce?
What do you mean the call?
You're listening to Raw Dog channel.
You're listening to Raw Dog on it. No, they have that pre.
Oh man!
But I would be great at it.
It's
Rock 104, Rock in the evening, afternoon, and afternoon drive. Right now on Muggy News Sword, it's 9 p.m. What's 9 for Sword? It's between 8 and 10. That's right. No, I never got to do that. But I think I'd be good at it.
You'd be really good at it.
Yeah. One of it was a little bit there's so many different ones. They're all kind of go blending, but it's just to me it's like being present. That's why I'm not a big I don't like a lot of let's pre-plan everything. I like to be in the moment because it's the audience. Everybody feels that it's more organic.
Right.
And it's interesting the different types of fans. So I had some weird emails all positive and one person like 20 years ago, they didn't like me and they had to tell me.
What?
Oh.
And I was like, I would apologize, but it's just like I don't like you. You were
so
cocky,
crazy.
and I was like, all right, I don't think I'm cocky. I'm incredibly
I think
insecure.
it's the person's insecurities, not you.
Yeah, it's hard not to take that
Yeah,
personal.
I know.
But it's hard not to take it personal. But it was, it's fun. It's also how comfortable you are. And I was with Jim, and he's a star.
Right,
So,
big star.
So there have to be like this. Like you're the star.
Thanks.
I'm the Ed McMahon, right?
Oh, well,
so
thanks.
like you have to learn like how to listen, when to jump in.
Right.
You have to be kind of a sniper to get in your jokes and then sort of lay back, which is hard.
That's good though.
Crazy.
It's such a great show to be on, and the opportunities that you had to like riff off of them was really awesome.
And here's to many more amazing opportunities ahead of you. So, Rich Aronovitch, we want to thank you for being our celebrity guest on the show today. And will you stick around and play a game with us?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay, so I'll
Good.
stick around.
Excellent. So we'll be right back. We're gonna play a new game called Character Password in just a moment. Stay tuned. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to play our new game, Character Password, with special guest Rich Aronovitch. So here's the rule of the game, okay? Rich and Arthur are gonna be on a team.
Same
And
eyebrows.
Same
Sorry.
eyebrows.
Same eyebrows.
Tamra and I are gonna be on the
High
team.
five. High
Same
five.
eyebrows.
Same eyebrows.
And you guys are gonna have 2 minutes for each person to play the characters on their piece of paper there, while the other one guesses what character you are.
I wasn't listening. What?
You got it.
Just go along
And-
with it, yeah.
And then Tamara's going to be on the bell and the clock. 2 minutes each. We're going to start with Rich and Arthur. Rich is going to begin. Arthur's going to guess. No cheating, Arthur.
All right.
Okay? And here we go. Ready? In 3,
And
2, 1. Rich, begin.
I have a grande for Arthur. Grande cappuccino.
You're a barista.
Yes, and what kind? A comedian named Blank Phillips.
Starbucks. Coffee bean and tea leaf.
This is the general category. I'm happy. I'm sad. I have a lot of.
Foam on my latte.
Next. All right.
oh, that wasn't right. I just hit it.
Yeah, now we'll go to the next one.
Okay, next.
Shh. The card catalog is over there. Shh.
Librarian.
Yes.
Ding, ding.
You said 125th and Riverside. What
Taxi
street?
driver.
Yes, and what's going on here? It's also the name of a show that's a long time ago where they were on an island and they were.
Fantasy Island.
Oh no. Yes, that's the idea, but they're. Where am I? Where am I? I'm.
You're on 48th Street.
Oh, I'm having a hard time. I don't have a GPS. I'm.
You're lost.
Thank you.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Pass.
Game of Thrones.
No, we're just gonna pass on that
50
one.
Game of Thrones. Right. Wait, the
50?
Game of Thrones. Have you seen the Game of Thrones?
Nope.
You've never seen the Game of
Nope.
Thrones. Do you? Okay.
50
Pass,
seconds.
Pass. Okay, pass. I don't know how this works. Scalpel? Can I get a scalpel? All
Doctor.
right. Yes. This is my first time. I'm a
Intern.
not old, but I'm not old. This is
Young intern doctor.
Okay, remember when Coke? Their Coke, and they almost went out of business because of blank Coke.
New Coke.
Yes. So yes. Okay. Oh my God, I love your. Oh, there's nothing to work with here. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I would like to make a mullet, but like, oh, where's my scissors?
You're
I'm
a barber.
Yes. There's another word for it. Yes.
Hairdresser.
Yes.
Yeah!
Yes.
All right, there we go.
All
Now,
right.
now we pass to Arthur, and Arthur does his now.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Ready, Arthur? 2 minutes
2
on the
minutes
clock.
And
And
go.
All right. I am a cartoon character.
Oh,
The Simpsons.
No, you don't say the
you
actual
said
words.
exactly
It
what's on the
It
card,
says cartoon
Arthur.
character
You
here.
act it out. You act it out. You don't
All right,
say
get
it.
out.
You act out cartoon.
Oh, I'm
character.
two-dimensional.
You're a cartoon character.
Yes,
There you go.
good.
Ring the
All right.
bell, ring the bell.
All right. I work here in dangerous, and my job is dangerous. I'm on sets,
You're
television sets.
You're a security guard. You're
No, try again.
you're a grip.
Nope, try again.
You're dangerous. Give me more. Give me more.
I
Act it out, Arthur. Act it out.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, you're a stuntman.
Woo! Yes, wonderful. All right. I play games.
You're a game show host. You're a
No,
contestant.
No,
You're- more.
lamer
Say what?
game.
Game.
Lamer.
Gamer?
Gamer. Yes, good.
1 minute on the
All right.
clock. 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute.
All right. Superman is one of me. Wonder
You're a
Woman.
superhero.
Yes. All right. Oh, mine is dead.
What?
Your ambition, your soul. Your dreams.
She was married to my grandfather.
Carol Channing?
Mine is dead.
Your grandmother?
Yes.
Grandfather.
Bring the bell. There you go. That was
Wonderful.
That was creepy but accurate and well done.
Wow.
guys.
So you know what? Let me tell you.
Beat the
They
clock,
got
beat the
everything.
clock.
Well, Rich got. Arthur got 2 kind of wrong and the rest right. So
What?
yeah, like, it was emo barista.
I didn't get a
Emo,
chance.
And it-
emotional.
and it
I was
was-
trying to like all the emotions,
And
and,
then
I was like emo
it
Phillips.
wasn't just a
I
taxi
got
driver; it was a lost
But
taxi
did he say
driver.
lost? Did I get a
Did he get
For
it?
some reason,
I
was
said
thinking
lost.
You were referencing Busy Phillips. I don't really.
Okay, so I'll give that to him. So you got 1 wrong, and that was pretty great, guys.
Okay, so
Oh my
it's our turn.
gosh,
it's our
it's
turn.
our
And
turn.
by the way, I might want to add that the prize today is if you win, you get honor and high praises from us all. And if you lose, the losing team will burn in eternal hellfire.
This is the cheapest show I've ever been on.
Well, you don't want to burn in eternal hellfire.
You
do
don't
you?
wanna do
Okay, it's
that.
our turn.
No, but I
it's our
don't want a
turn.
metaphor for a
All right,
prize.
so you know
Okay,
what? Maybe
so-
give Rich the
Alright.
list and he can be on the bell.
Okay, Rich, I'll give you the list.
Give
and
Rich
then
the list.
You'll be on the
and then he'll
bell.
be on the bell.
I will be on the list.
And you ring the
Where's
bell.
bell?
You ring the bell when
When
someone
they
gets
get it right.
And then you will
There
get
we
the
go.
minutes, 2 minutes on the clock. Just
I
hit
really,
start.
and I don't even have a cheat sheet. I don't even know. I memorized mine.
I don't
but
even know.
what
I
comes
didn't
up.
even look at.
All right,
I had
Tamra.
it in
All right,
front of me on the
Who's
Tamra?
going first? Who's going first?
You could go first.
All right, I'll go first. Okay.
Ready? And Gordon, begin.
Hey, I smoke a lot of pot and I hang out in coffee shops and I strum my guitar.
A hippie?
No, because
A college
I'm in-
student?
I'm in a-
Move, I'm bored, go on.
I'm in a rock band. And I play music for a living.
Guitarist?
No, what am I called? What's my job? I play music for a living.
Musician.
Yes, that's right. Hey, it's a great crowd here. Great crowd.
Comedy,
Thanks for coming
comedy,
in.
stand-up comedy?
Yeah, but it's I work in the Catskills and hey, you guys, nice tie. Hey, take my wife, please. Hey, does anybody know the answer to
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah, but it's not new. It's the opposite of new.
Old school comic?
Yeah, that's kind of okay. Thanks. Thank you for the congregation for being here today. I would like to welcome you all for coming and joining our flock and being part of this group of people that all practice the same
A speaker,
thing.
public speaker?
No, it's kind of public,
Like
but
a government
yeah,
official?
but I'm working for the
politician?
the guy upstairs. I work for the guy
God, a
upstairs.
preacher.
But I take you all together and we all go together.
A priest?
to,
A pope?
no, how the
Jew
hell-
camp.
Jew camp. Jesus Christ. No, pass. I have more money than God,
Okay.
and I work in this big corporate tower, and I'm in charge of so many different
President of
things.
the United States?
And I'm not the president of the company.
Oh.
And I'm not the owner of the company.
CEO?
Yes, but I'm extremely not the opposite of poor.
Rich.
That's correct.
Rich CEO.
How do you do this?
A bird.
I work on I work on a pirate ship.
Oh, a pirate.
What?
Oh, a bird. Pirate. Parrot.
The other one.
Parrot.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that's all I got. All right, Tamra, your turn.
Oh, keep going.
Yeah, no,
That's
Tamra
it.
goes now.
Okay.
Tamra goes now.
Okay, so my turn
You've
now.
got
Stay on the
like
bell. Stay
15
on the bell.
seconds.
Okay, I gotta guess now. I'm
No, you
never
gotta
gonna
restart
get
the
this
clock.
Oh, restart the clock.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
I
never
thought the
gonna get
last
this.
one was Parrot Factory.
I work on a boat. The other one, by
2
the way,
minutes.
was religious leader.
Here, let me help you with the clock.
We couldn't get religious
I got it.
leader.
2
Okay,
minutes on the clock.
Tamra, you go. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, let me think.
I know to work a clock.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Start.
Okay, have a good date night. I'm gonna watch the kids.
Babysitter.
Yes.
Bingo.
Hot.
Hey, I need one of those things that go like this and then like this, and I have a hard hat, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm vibrating.
Merry-go-round.
No.
It looks like you're on like a broken merry-go-round.
No, it's
construction worker.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna
Darth Vader.
send some.
Darth Maul.
No, let me hear some turbulence
What?
and. So sit tight and have
stewardess,
some.
airplane pilot.
Yes, pilot. Okay.
Patient
so
person.
I have like 1 million followers, and
Paris Hilton.
I like to tell people
The Fat Jew.
inspire people. It's
Gary Vee.
It's a type of person that is that does that. It's like a general title for people who do that.
Celebritard.
No, but I'm like, you know what? I want you
no.
to watch me take selfies.
And
I'm gonna
Instagram influencer.
Yes.
Whoa!
Okay, last one. Oh my
one.
God! I just want to
Millions.
thank you guys so much,
Thank you,
and
guys.
the Academy for
Award winner!
Yeah.
Yeah! Come on, did we do it? Did we do it?
We did
All right, so how do we
it.
do? How do we do, Rich?
You crushed it.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
So you guys are going to hell.
So we win honor.
The only thing you didn't get was
no.
religious leader.
Yeah, that was a hard one.
Oh, religious
I
leader.
think that's the only thing you didn't get was a religious.
We could have gone back though, but
Arthur's hiding
You
from...
could have, but I don't know how to work a
So
clock.
let's get a quick tight shot of Arthur and Rich, and we're going to make them burn in eternal
hell.
hellfire.
Look at Arthur drinking.
Look at the camera, burn in eternal hellfire. You're on fire, you're on fire!
Hot! It's
Arthur's-
really hot. It's really.
Undignified.
Oh, you're dignified in death?
Undignified behavior there.
But I'm burning, and I.
Nope. Just be you.
Okay.
You get calls in
Let's see.
hell?
I thought you put your phone on airplane mode.
It is. It's her phone. It's this timer from the.
You guys are
the
very
reason we're in hell.
You guys are very
This literally is
distracted.
hell.
Well, no,
Being
certainly
stuck
is
with you is
hell.
hell.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, all
Yes.
right.
No.
Why don't you learn to guess better?
What?
You didn't guess as well as I wanted you to.
Oh, see, they have to burn in
Let's
hell
talk about
and
our
argue
feelings.
the whole time.
Apparently,
Talk
I'm
about our
in
feelings.
hell
All right,
with a very
camera
small
guys, back to
baby.
me. It's that time.
Oh.
It's that time once
Did
again.
I
We're
not
towards the end of the
guess
show.
well enough?
While they burn in hellfire.
Oh.
It's time once again for Plugorama.
Plugorama! 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 Plugorama!
Yeah, right. Plugorama special guest Rich Aronovitch. What are you plugging, pal?
Go to my website, Rich is Funny. One word, Rich is Funny. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Rich is Funny. Twitter, Rich is Funny. Although I won't, Rich is Funny.
There you go.
Rich is
Plugorama. Arthur.
Yes, this entire weekend I'm going to be babysitting little Rich here because I didn't guess well enough. And you had a really hard time with that, didn't you, Rich?
Plugorama Tamra.
Oh, wait, my cow.
Okay, so if you happen to tune in late to our show, you can always watch it on demand on the website right here, or you can even go to our YouTube channel and watch it on there. We also replay the show on Saturdays at 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and we also air and Rye as well, 9, 12, 3, and 8.
That was my plug, and there you go. So make sure you watch us on Channel 76 or Channel 33 on Verizon for Rye TV. I'm Gordon Goodall. This is
Arthur.
Rich Aronovitch. Who are you?
Arthur.
Right? And this is Tamra. On
Tamra.
behalf of all of us here at White Plains Community Media Facilities and the Monkey News Source, I'm Gordon Goodall.
And I'm Tamra.
And that's the whole rack
Of
of bananas.